As expected, not a ticket left, ladies and gentlemen. We are sold out at the Grand Theater. I'm Todd Grisham. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip.
Sergio Leronne. The fighters are in the ring.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater where... Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Perfect counter shot. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Have you ever danced with the devil under the pale moonlight? That's what these two men are about to go through as they've been talking so much trash on social media. It's time to settle the score. He threw the hook, didn't land. Nice counter shot with the right hand. He misses with that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Caught him with a heavy punch.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of the sport.
He misses with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That left counter was perfectly timed. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Look across at him. Look at him now. It's so important now in this first minute of this next round to get on top of it.
Here we go for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Neither man really defending themselves. Good counterpunching for both these athletes. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Oh, and they just got their bell rung. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. It's another scoring shot.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch.
Look back in the history book, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. In a round that seemed like them finally comes to a close. And there's the bell for round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He fails to score with that left hook. Shot lands. And a counter left. He just misses with that big right hand. Beautiful counter punch. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter. Both men step back for just a moment. He gets out of the way of that left hand. Left counter that lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Here we go to the 4th round. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You've just got to put in a guess.
That hook won't score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Got out of the way of that right hook. And he misses with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Back into the fray here in round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be afraid. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
He just misses with that jab. And he just missed with that left jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Left counter scores. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight.
Here we go in the 6th round. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. They exchange punches. Do you believe this? He parries away that left hook. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Perfect counter lands. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you, they want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Neither man really defending themselves. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Swing and a miss with the hook. And miss with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Leaves a knockout.
Here we go. It's round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
He blocks the right hook. Lands with the right counter. Nice exchange here from both men. Punch, counter punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Just gets out of the way of that left hand. punch. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nice counter punch. It's bombs away. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won. And they're back at it again here in round 8. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Defense is not an option for these two. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. And the Argentine legend is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
That punch lands. Nice exchange here from both men. The final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
They don't like that. Listen to them. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym, his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on as a fighter.